know. We've established there was no sound. So I've now kind of gone back in and out. Can you guys tell me? No, there's no sound. Can you guys hear me now? I think you can. Okay. I think I just checked and I can hear myself on my iPad, so I'm assuming you can. Yes. Oh, good. My trip was great. It was fun. I hung out with my daughter and my sisters, and my sister Mo, who's on this call. She got her pre-order, so we were able to play with some products. So I'll show you what we came up with. Hi, Sharon. Oh my goodness, Sharon, all the way from Perth. There is sound now, Mo. Everyone else can hear me, so it's your end that there's a problem. Maybe go out and back in again, but there is sound. All righty, you guys. Oh, hi, Eleanor. Hi, Janet. Okay, so we have sound. Mo doesn't have sound. Don't know why she doesn't have sound. Everyone else has sound. So let's get started. Okay, so for today, I'm going to be using the Paradise Palms bundle. So let's just bring that up. There we go. And it is the bundle that Ange McKay and I chose for our class in April. And we really love it. And I think with all this being stuck at home and everything, it's so nice to dream about going away on a tropical vacation. So I was kind of thinking of that when I was creating my cards. Hi, Pat. Oh my gosh, thanks you guys for coming. So we're using this Paradise Palms stamp set, and we also, as part of the class, are giving everyone half a package of the Artfully Composed Designer Series paper and a full pack of rhinestones. So let me just show you the paper and the products that are coming in the class. So if you're Ange's customer, sign up with her. And if you're my customer, sign up with me. I put the links on. I'm just going to do this because I find that if I put all the kind of printed ones on the same side, it's kind of hard to see what's going on. So you can see that you've got, it's 12 by 12. You get 2 of each, and they're double-sided. So here's the DSP. Isn't that gorgeous? Very tropical. And it's perfect with the Paradise Palms, I think. So you've got the busy side, as I would like to call it, and then you've got the more muted side. And then here's the other offering on this side. Love it. It's just so tropical looking. Okay, so that's the paper we're using in the cards, our 4 cards. And then you also get a full roll as part of your class. You get a full roll of the Evening Evergreen. This is the 3/8 inch weave ribbon. And really happy to say that this ribbon and the other in colors that come in this ribbon are carrying forward to the new catalog. So that's really nice because I love this ribbon. Okay, so open weave ribbon. Get a full roll of that. And you get a full, I'm just going to bring in a piece just so you can see it, a full package of rhinestones. Okay, so you get all that plus 4 cards, all cut for you, envelopes, a PDF showing you how to make the cards, and a invitation to an exclusive workshop on, oh my gosh, see, I'm just home and I'm trying to remember the date. It's at the end of the month. It's the last Monday of April. I should look that up, but I usually look it up on my phone, but I'm using my phone to record, so I can't really do that. I think it's like the 28th? Can't remember. Anyway, it's going to be fun. We get together about 6 p.m. Pacific time on that Monday, and we put the cards together. So if you can't join live, you can always watch it later. So here's the stamp set, which I showed you in the book. And of course, you've also got the dies. These are the images that I'm going to be using today. So I'll just set those aside. So I'm using the Paradise Palms and the dies. And then in today's card, I'm also using Oceanfront because I think it goes really well. Okay. Oh, hi, Judy and Donna. Hi, nice to see you guys. Thanks for coming. All right, let's get started because I had fun playing with this set. So I'm going to start with a base card. My base is Crumb Cake, cut to 8.5 by 5.5, and then it's scored at 4 1/4. So that's how we get the just regular A2 card. And then I just got a bunch of scraps really just scraps. But the two pieces that aren't scraps are these two basic white. And one of them is cut 5 by 3 3/4. And the other one is just slightly smaller. So what would that be? It would be like 4 3/4 by 3 1/2. I just want it's a little bit smaller, and it'll make sense in a minute why. So I'm going to start by stamping this smaller piece with the ocean front. Now I've got lots of colors in front of me. If you could see in front of my desk, you wouldn't believe all the little colors I've got lined up here. I'm going to start with So Saffron, and we're going to start with this image. I think this one looks, I want to create a scene, a sunset scene or a sunrise scene. And I'm using that one for the sky. Okay, so let's ink that up. And I'm just going to stamp it like that. Okay, doesn't that look like a sun, kind of a graduated sunset or a sunrise? Next, we need some water. So I'm going to use Pool Party. And I'm going to use another one of those images from my ocean front. And I just want to grab one little thing here. There we go. Now you could do it this way, or you can do it this way. I've kind of tried to line it up a little bit. It doesn't have to be perfect. So I'm just kind of lining it up like that. Doesn't that look like water underneath the sky? Love that. And then lastly, I want to put some ground, and I'm going to use my crumb cake for that. And then I'm using this little skinny one, and I'm going to do it at just an angle, just so I'm over. And if you have a gap, that's okay, because what I did was I actually started to play with it and turned it a bit. And then I just kept kind of turning it till I got the ground that I wanted. Okay, so we've got the ground, the water, and then we've got the sunrise there. Hi, Cindy. Okay, next I want to create a little focal point on here. I could just use it like this, and that would be really nice, but I thought I would bring in the diorama dies. Have you guys used the diorama dies? These are awesome. They've got different sizes. Now, of course, I must have filed the other ones away, but you get different sizes of these. These look like a big puddle to me. Just one sec, and I'm going to grab my rest of them just to give you a show here. If I can find them. Of course, they're not where they should be. Oh well. Just a sec. Goodness gracious. You know, I can't find the rest of them, but just trust me, there's bigger ones and smaller ones. So it's really cute. When I go away on holiday, I don't know about you guys, but it takes me the older I get, the longer it takes me to acclimatize to the time change and everything. So my apologies, you guys. I'm going to bring the colors on your top would make a nice card. Evening Evergreen, Mary Marlowe's. Oh yeah, it would. You're right. Okay, so I'm going to bring in my little favorite little toy here, my little mini Stampin' Cut and Emboss machine. And I've got the plates. So I've got my plate number 3 and then a clear plate, which I always laugh because that's not clear, as you can see. And I think this will fit in. Oh, good. It just fits in. So I'm just going to layer that so that it's kind of in the middle. Okay. And you'll see why in a sec. Put the clear plate on top and let's run that through. So I hope everybody's doing well. Missed you guys. I even contemplated trying to go live from my sister's place, but I thought, oh, sometimes I can't even go live from my own house. But I did miss being on with you guys. So this is what I'm trying to create. Can you see that now? So I've created this little, almost like you're looking through a fancy window out onto the ocean. Okay. So that's the look we're going for. And of course, you've got this piece, which you can use for another card. It's kind of cute. And actually, the card on Thursday night, because I'm back again on Thursday at 5, I'll be using the other, the positive piece rather than the negative piece. All right. So now we can go ahead and let's glue this on. I'm going to start by gluing this onto my crumb cake. Hi, Joanne. Did you buy the diorama dies? You're saying you can't wait to use them. So I'm wondering if you got them in your big order, your birthday order. You might have. Here I am on my quest to find my glue. Somebody told me that I know there's glue in here, you guys. And somebody told me if I take this one end off, it gets rid of the seal. Boy, do you ever have one of those days where I wouldn't say everything goes wrong because nothing's really gone wrong, but I'm just not quite as crisp as I would like to be today, but I'm amongst friends, so that's okay. So there we go. There's always more than one way to get around these things, and opening a new Tombow is the way to go. Okay, so I'm going to put that in the center there. Now, I thought I might pop this up, but I want to pop up some of the other elements, so I'm not going to do that. I'm just going to glue it flat. Now, the only choice you have to make now is which way do you want this to go? So do you want it like that or like that? And I think I like it like that better, so I'm just going to put some glue around the edges. Yeah, these dioramas are fun. They really do look like a puddle, I think. Okay, so there we go. All right, so that's sort of the start of our card. Does that look great? Okay, next, let's do some stamping and die cutting. So just got some scrap paper here. I want a couple of the palm trees. So I'm going to make, use the crumb cake, and I'm going to use the trunks, I guess that's what you call them, of the palm tree, because they're a separate stamp. And there's two different ones. There's one that's longer and one that's shorter and kind of curved. So I want one of each of those. Look at that. You've got the definition, just like a real palm tree. You know how you've got the gradients in the trunk there. Okay. And then I also want some the palms for the tree. So I'm going to be using garden green this time. And there's two different sizes. There's this size here. And then there's this size here. Okay. So I've got those two. Great. So far, so good. I also want to use the sun image. So there's a sun that we want to stamp here. These are all going to be cut out with dies, which makes life so much easier. And then how sweet is this? There's coconuts. How cute. So I used early espresso. Look at my early espresso. My goodness, it's like blowing up. I must have re-inked it and then got a little too much zeal in doing that. All right, so now we can go ahead and cut these out. So let me get that back with our little baby machine here. Now, I've told you guys that many times if I'm going to be cutting out a whole bunch of images before our magnetic plate comes into stock, and it is in the new catalog, you'll see it, but they're going to let us know when we can order it. It won't be orderable right when the catalog goes live, but they have worked out all the problems they were having, and I'm looking forward to getting that so we don't have to keep taping it down. So I'm just going to lay that down. And then, and like I've told you guys, I use my tape over and over again. Here's the one, removable tape. So you don't have to just use it once and throw it out. So you can see that I've already got some tape on the top of this one because I was cutting stuff out. So there we go. And then we can cut out our palms. I just love being able to cut out things without having to worry about them moving. And plus you don't have to do it by fussy cutting. Because the palm trees would be hard to fussy cut. They would look jagged, I think. I mean, there's lots of people that are really good at fussy cutting. I'm not bad, but I wouldn't want to have to do the palm trees. Just saying. Okay. Anybody else jumped on? Oh, hi, Valerie. Hi, Cheryl. Hi, Mern. Hi, Laura. Oh, my goodness. A lot of people have jumped on. Okay. Late to the party. Well, you're never too late around here. You can always watch and actually you missed some drama at the beginning, so there was no sound at the beginning. But we're cooking now. Okay, so let me get my little sun or moon, however we want to look at it. I love these coconuts. I don't know. I just think that it's so cute that they have the coconuts that we can cut out. Okay, and then we've got our little sun or moon. If you missed it at the beginning, I'm running a class with my friend Ange McKay, and it's going to be at the end of April. And when you purchase the class, then you get paper, DSP, and ribbon, and all sorts of things as part of your registration fee. And then we get together at the end of the month and we stamp together. So you're going to get 4 cards in the mail and the PDF. So much fun. And this is really a beautiful, fun set to play with, if I do say so myself. So the registration information is on this post. With all I usually order product and then send it by FedEx. So that's like the expedited choice that you can do with Stampin' Up. But they're expecting, sorry guys, they're expecting huge, like the worst snowstorm in decades, coming up from Minnesota up to poor Winnipeg. And that's where FedEx comes through. So it may mean that I have to mail you your cards and then follow up with the actual goodie bag later. It's just the way things are, just kind of go with the flow. Okay, so we've got our, I love this. Don't you love that? I love that. Okay, I'm going to keep my tape because I use it over and over again. I think I've had my little thing of tape for, oh gosh, maybe even a year, and it's still, I've still got all this left. And I use it every day. So, all righty. Got our coconuts. Okay, so here we go. We've got all our bits and bobs here. Our trees. Okay, this actually has grass that you can cut out, but I didn't. I played around with it a bit, but I chose not to use it on my actual card. All right, so back to our little diorama, a little view out in the world. I love this set too, Valerie. I was just saying, it reminds me of, when we used to be able to travel. So it's going to be kind of nice to travel again. Okay, so what I would do, you guys, is just figure out where you want these. Now, one is longer than the other, as you can see. So I think I'll do it on this edge, and then we'll have our other one this way. And then we'll have I think that'll work. So again, I'm just going to glue this down. I'm not going to pop this up, but I am going to pop up the actual palm. Okay, so I'm going to take the palm and we're going to use our Stampin' Dimensionals and pop that up on the top because that gives it some nice dimension. I like the way these dies cut. Let me just show you. Can you see that you've got this little circle on the top? And that's just really great. It shows you where to put your palm tree. Okay, and then I want that one going out over the water. This looks like Maui. I want to go back to Maui. Maui is one of my favorite places on earth. By the way, if you're joining me and you don't live in Canada, you can actually purchase the PDF only for the cards for the class. So if you're from America, or if you're from the UK or South Pacific, you will have to adjust to the metric dimensions, but it shouldn't be too hard. And I just want that to be a little bit overlapping like that. Okay. Okay, so there we go. Now, coconuts. I think, I'm just seeing, no, I'm just going to go glue those on. I've tried this card different ways, you guys. Like I've actually popped up the coconuts, but I'm going to just glue them on. I love this card. Probably because it, like I said, looks like the tropics. What do we think so far? Cute. Now we need our sun. Let's pop the sun or moon, depending on what we're saying, whether we're sun is going down or the sun is going up, coming up. Okay. And then I want to put a saying on here. And the sayings in the set are really nice. They got a happy birthday. I'm going to use the happy birthday on Thursday. Hope you find a little paradise wherever you may be. I like that. Retirement wishes. Now, doesn't that look like a great retirement card? And wishing you a warm and beachy kind of day. So I'm going to use the garden green, and I'm going to use the retirement one. So I'm just going to use my embossing buddy to take off all that oil. Guys, haha, have the diorama dies from last year. My big order came today. Oh my gosh. Oh, Joanne, you must be in heaven. I'm so glad it got there. Yay. Nice big order. What fun. So I've just stamped it in Versamark. I'm going to add my white embossing powder ever so carefully. Put whatever I don't need back in there. I'm playing with fire today, I think, you guys. There we go. Okay. And then we'll just heat set that. I hope I plugged this in when I came home. I had everything unplugged before I left. Oh, yeah. Okay. All good. Okay. There we go. Heating up. Okay. Then I grabbed one of the circle dies from the layering circles, which you guys have seen me use a lot. And we're going to just cut that out with our mini cutter. And you see everything I've used today, I've been able to use just the mini. And so that's great. It's a little bit easier on my desk, and it's great for filming. I don't have the big one, which can take up quite a bit of room. Okay. Oh, thanks, Donna. I'm loving the feeling too. I wish we were on the beach though, instead of snowy Vancouver. I can't believe it is snowing in mid-April in Vancouver. I mean, it's just not really, it's kind of unheard of. Okay. Let's pop that up. And I thought I would just put it like that. Okay. Neat. Shall we put some, I wonder if we should put some rhinestones on here. I'm actually thinking no. Let's go with our Wink of Stella. Let's put Wink of Stella on the palms. Sometimes you can't see this on the camera. Just trust me, this is really looking nice, and just add some extra dimension, like a 2-dimensional. There we go. And I think I'll just put it on one half of my sun. There we go. Love that. All right, so there's my card. What do we think? Is that cool? I'll show you the one that I did yesterday. So this is the one that I wanted to do for you today. Yesterday, I made my sample card. Here it is. Now it's got 3 palm trees, but honestly, I think the 2 is better. So that's why when I thought today, I'm going to remake it. And the other thing I did was, I don't know why I angled this way. It's obviously much better up and down. And I think when you only have the 2, you can actually see the water, which is nice. So I prefer this one. But if you want to have 3, you could. Okay. And then I'll show you one more card that I made. I was going to make this on a live, but I made another one that I like better. So on Thursday, I've got a really nice one. You're going to really like it. So here's one that I made before I left for vacation, thinking I would make it today, but I like it. I just, I would prefer to show you the other one. So you like it with 2. Yeah. You know, we always get into this thing about 3s, right? Because we, you know, gardens look better with 3 of something or 5 of something, 7 odd numbers. But I really do think that you guys are right, that this one is better with the 2. Yeah. Now, before I go today, I wanted to show you some things. I came home on the weekend to my pre-order. Now, I'm not going to take you all the way through everything, but I wanted to show you some highlights. And basically, the best thing is the new in colors. So here they are. So we've got Sweet Sorbet, Starry Sky, Parakeet Party, Heat and Tide, and Orchid Oasis. Now, I have my favorite. I don't know, what's your favorite color? Do you guys have a favorite new in color that you like? My favorite is Parakeet. This reminds me, it's a brighter color than the old Kiwi Kiss that we used to have, but I love this bright color. I really like the Sweet Sorbet, and I like the Tea Heat and Tide. I like them all, but these 3 are my favorites. And look how beautiful that goes together, like these. Like they go together, which I really like. Okay, and then, of course, let me just grab, I got the inks, of course, too. So we've got our beautiful inks, but I want to show you the ribbon because it's very different. The ribbons, here they are. Okay, look at that. They're metallic and they're nice and bright. Love it. We didn't have it wasn't lemon lime. I think it was Kiwi Kiss, Eleanor. I don't know. It might have been lemon lime. Who knows? Hi, Ellie. Not sure. Oh, Joanne, you're so sweet. Thank you for being my rep. Well, thanks for being my customer. I appreciate it. So aren't these gorgeous? 10 yards of each in the 5 colors. But can you see this, you guys? I hope so. It's sparkly. Like it sparkles. Love it. So if you're going to get the in colors, make sure you get the ribbons. And then, of course, you also get the blends. I love when they come out with new blends. I don't know about you guys. I'm kind of crazy for blends. And the other thing I got in the in colors was the Glossy Dots assortment. Beautiful. And I'm waiting for some other blends products that weren't orderable when I ordered. So they'll be coming next week. So that's exciting. And then let me just show you some of the paper. I don't have a lot of the different papers, but let me show you what I do have. So let me make room here. Boy, my little area is becoming a lot smaller. Are you guys looking forward to the in colors? I am. I'm always sad to see in colors leave. I really like the ones that are leaving. Misty Moonlight. But, you know, we fall in love with new ones. Now, I love this paper. It's black and white. Can you see that? Love this. Yeah, these sparkly ones, Keisha, are so gorgeous. Yeah. Okay, and so that's one side. And you can color these with your blends. So pretty. And then this is the other side. Look at this. I love black and white. I'm kind of addicted. I love this one. Just the dots. Isn't that gorgeous? So that's some of the paper. And then this one here is gorgeous. Check this out. Look at this. Oh my gosh. Look at this. This is something Hughes. Somebody help me. Something Hughes. You'll see when you get your catalog. If you've ordered from me in the last 6 months, a catalog is already on its way to you. So you should be getting it. You might get it as early as the end of this week. our next week. It goes live on May the 3rd, so you got a bit of time to pour over it. But look at these gorgeous colors. Isn't this just stunning? And then here's the other side. So pretty. Here's really cool. This is cool. Look at this. So here's the paper. So you go from you've got yellow and then a dark, your mango kind of, and your rose color, and then your red, and it's just all on one sheet. So you can even cut on one sheet. You can either create a card with more than one color, or you can isolate the colors and use them on a card. I just love it. Look at this. Oh my gosh. So this also comes with a stamp set, which I just sent grab, called Happiness Abounds. And it's also got dies, of course, to cut out our images, which is so fun. But look at these gorgeous sentiments. I love the fonts. Happy birthday. Congratulations. Many thanks. Wishing you happiness. The really best wishes. It's for every occasion. I like when they make stamp sets that have sayings that I can use. Also just the font. I love the font. Okay. So when you're a demonstrator, I signed up for we call it On Tour, which is an event just for demonstrators. And when I signed up for it, I got my catalog early, and I got this free stamp set. Isn't it great? Good feelings. Love it. Look, it takes up the whole card, so you don't even have to do much. It would be just nice sentiment on that beautiful DSP, right? And then the other one I got was Cup of Tea, because I'm a tea Ginny. My sisters and I drink lots of tea. And this also has a die set that goes with it and DSP that goes with it. So let me show you some cards that my sisters and I made. So here's one using the tea set. Oops. And then my sister Ellie made this tea cup. I don't know what these are called. Ellie, what kind of card is this? I can't. Hues of Happiness. Thank you, Janet. I used to know the names of every stamp set and every page in the catalog. Now I just make up words. I just make up names. People don't seem to mind. What are these called? I don't know, but you put a little window sheet to, so you've got a little peekaboo. I don't know if it's called a peekaboo. Not sure. Let's see, what else have we got? Here we go. Again, I just stamped this and then embossed the teacup and then colored it in with the chalk marker and the DSP. So really neat. I'll have more cards to share with you guys later in another broadcast. Here's the DSP for the teacups. Boy, there's sure a lot of colors in here, and they're 6x6, so you're going to get 48 sheets, which is a lot, like 4 of each. Here we go, 4 of each of 12 designs. So there's one side, and then I flip it, and there's the other side. Just beautiful. Anyway, lots of opportunity, lots of ideas you can use, and of course, the fabulous ribbon. If you're a customer of mine, I'm having an in color club, because it can be expensive to buy all the inks and the blends and the ribbon and the DSP and the cardstock. So I've got a club that goes for 5 months. It starts in May. It's $70 a month, which actually is a savings on what you would pay if you bought the products yourself. So if you're interested in that, I've got the link for that. And let's go back over here. Here I am. Well, it wasn't too bad on my first time back after being away. Honest to Pete, we got the sound going and we got everything going, so that's fun. Yes, the new catalog, Joanne, it's really awesome. So it should be coming. Any other questions, you guys? I'll just scroll back and see. Everybody likes the 2 palm trees. Yeah, I like them too. So wouldn't it be great to make those cards? So you should join Ange and I at our class. We'd love to have you. And in addition to that, my other class this month is with my border buddy, Patsy Wagner. If you're from the United States, you can purchase from my friend Patsy. Her blog is stamps2diefor.com, and she'll take good care of you. And she designed 6 beautiful cards using Flowers of Friendship. It's a stamp set and it's got a punch that goes with it. So she's just done amazing cards. So my class for that is 4 of those cards in the class. So all pre-cut and mailed to you. So that's another option. So I'll post that too. So I think, and if you don't live in Canada, again, you can purchase the PDF. Or even if you do live in Canada, actually on that one, you can purchase the PDF. Yes, that panda one is gorgeous. I agree. My sister Mo did a beautiful job on that. Okay, you guys. So thanks so much for joining me today. Please join me on Thursday because I have another card somewhere. It's really cute though. I wouldn't just say that. It really is actually quite cute. And we'll be using watercolor paper. It's a little bit different. So I hope you join me 5 p.m. Thursday. And hopefully have sound when we start rather than halfway through. Okay. Thank you guys. Have a great rest of the evening and happy stamping.